But yeah, so I'm against Shyvana. I like starting Doran's shield against Shyvana. She does a lot of mixed damage, so cloth armor isn't as helpful. And she does rely on auto attacks a lot, so Doran's shield is nice to have. She tends to auto push, which means that pushing against her is pretty much always safe. She's never going to freeze the lane against you. So rushing level 2 is generally a pretty good idea. But overall, when you're even levels, she's going to outdamage you and outtrade you, so the only thing you can really do is poke. So the game is going to be, I'm going to try to push at level 1 and try to rush level 2, but not push so far that I get ganked at level 3. And then, as the game goes on, I'm just going to build pure damage so that I can poke her effectively and try not to engage in like lengthy fights with her. So as soon as Olaf finishes loading or disconnecting, whatever, we're going to get in the game. For masteries, this game I took defensive masteries, and I took AP quints, AP per level blues, armor yellows, and magic penetration reds. But it doesn't really matter what runes you take. I think you can take pretty much any offensive runes. You can take magic penetration or AP, or even spell vamp, and it should be fine. And the reason for that is she's not really. The matchup is pretty much it's really one-sided. She can always fight you, and you can never fight her, which means that no matter what runes you have, you're going to be playing exactly the same way, and you're still going to lose trades if she gets into melee range of you. So you're really just focusing entirely on poking her. So I have a few points in utility as well, just enough to get the Biscuit Mastery. Love Life. So the question is, do I get MR or armor in the defensive page? I would take both. Especially in this game, they have enough armor that it's going to be good anyway. So in the defensive mastery page, just take both.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And as far as building items, I wouldn't build any defensive items against her, because she's gonna outtrade you anyway. So it's better to play safely instead of relying on your defensive items against her, because she's not a burst caster, so she's never gonna catch you by surprise. She's just gonna come up to you and start hitting you. The best way to get around that is just buying potions. So if she does get on you, you can back out and then heal up. I might be making it sound like a really tough matchup, but really the fact that she beats my character doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna like die in lane or anything. It just means that I have to avoid fighting her and rely on my superior range to make her life difficult. She's not here yet. She might be leashing red. Yeah, it looks like she was leashing red. Which means that I'm actually safe from the level 3 gank, and this level 1 push is going to be perfectly fine. Yeah, when she does stuff like that, there's nothing you can do. But in that case, the trade was fine because I had minions. But I'm never going to win trades like that in general, like as a general rule. But I think she's playing safely because she wants... There might be a level 2 gank, and I'm just going to ward to make sure that doesn't happen. Kha'Zix might decide to come top after taking red and wraiths or something like that. Sounds alright for me. I think I missed that E. I went a little bit to the right of her, but it's kind of these are kind of decent trades for me. Not the best, but alright, now that she's level 3, it's gonna be tough.
An enemy has been
Alright, Olaf. Nice axe. I don't think we can dive that either. So I'm gonna push this out so it comes back to me as soon as possible. I don't really want to get stuck out here and get ganked. I'm just gonna poke her under tower a few times, and then we'll see if she pushes back or if she decides to recall. Oh, I shouldn't have missed those. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit more safely because I don't know where Kha'Zix is, but I'm not gonna go back quite yet. So she is pushing out. Ooh, I missed that. Which means that now she's gonna be forced to make the decision of either going back or staying and getting harassed by me. I think she's just gonna go back. But I'm gonna keep an eye on her. I'm now safe enough from ganks, especially against 2 characters with no CC and my flash out, that I can stay in lane and feel pretty much safe about it. Jump on her. She has enough minions right now that I can generate shield and win trades, so that's why I went on her there. But I think she's just gonna go back now. So I'm gonna push out. It's still like a pretty even trade, even with like a big advantage like that. If Kha'Zix shows up, I might be screwed, but I'm willing to risk it just because I have flash and I'm close enough to my tower. And put a ward down. He might be in the top bushes though. No, it looks like he's not. She wouldn't have thrown that projectile out into the bushes if he was there, so I think I'm safe. Yep, Kha'Zix is mid. So I'm safe for now still. Not safe for my poor CS, but
an ally has been slain.
He might be coming top. Just gonna try to stand back a little bit. Yep, there he is.
An enemy has been slain.
You can still be around, so this is a little bit scary. Now she's low enough that if she actually fights me, I can try and burst her, which is a good position because it means that I'm pretty much not at risk of dying to her alone at all. Though Kha'Zix might still be here, so I have to still play super carefully. Still don't know where Kha'Zix is, so this is scary. I'd love to fight her, I just don't know where he is. And Olaf is nowhere near here to help me either. We're both regenning so much health because we both started Doran's shield. So all of the damage I put on her earlier is just kind of getting lost. But if Kha'Zix shows up somewhere else again, I might be able to do something. Until then, I'm gonna play like a bitch. I'm gonna have to go back eventually, but as long as I'm pretty sure I'm out farming her. I should check. Not if I miss stuff like that. Yeah, I'm out farming her pretty significantly. So as long as I'm out farming her, I have no incentive to go back. And her only incentive to go back is if she gets a big item. Because she knows if she leaves, she's gonna lose a ton of CS. Still waiting on Kha'Zix to show up though.
Rampage.
There he is, he's mid. I wonder if I can burst her. Probably not. But I might be able to dive her. So I'm gonna keep poking, and as long as Kha'Zix is occupied, this should be okay for me. I know she's scared of me. I don't blame her. I'm pretty scary. So as long as Kha'Zix is out there doing whatever, I'm gonna keep poking at her until I see an opportunity to dive her.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Alright. I'm just gonna do it. As soon as Q comes up, I'm just gonna see what I can do. She thinks I can do it. Well, no, I don't think I can. Like, she's regenerating so fast because of Doran's shield. You can just like see her health come up. With second wind and Doran's shield, it's just insane. Second wind is the mastery in defense that gives you bonus health regen under 25%. I'm gonna use my ult actually early so that I can heal up and get her a little bit lower. I think she's just gonna end up leaving, but we'll see. Kha'Zix could easily be coming up here at this point. I wasn't even close, but I got her flash, so she's scared. I was gonna hit her with Q and then E and then ignite. If Kha'Zix is here, she kept me here for Kha'Zix. Good job by her, actually. I don't think it was warded, I think she just figured it out. Anyway, she's gonna come back and she's gonna have Negatron, which is why I'm buying this Void Staff, so it's gonna help me fight her. I wish Olaf had figured out that he could gank her earlier, but I think he'll get this. Oh. And give her a kill, but whatever. So we have bot tower and we have a fed AD carry, which means that mid tower should fall reasonably soon, and I'm just responsible for top tower. So yeah, I'm about 30 CS ahead of her now, just because I've been controlling her ability to farm by poking her constantly. That's pretty much all you have to do, is just remember that you can't fight her, but you can always poke her. And I died because I made a mistake, but Honestly, it might have even been a kill if I played a little bit better. So yeah, that's kind of what you do in Shyvana. It's a pretty boring lane, but it's not particularly difficult. Even though she does beat my character in like a 1 versus 1 trade, my poke is much better than hers. And you have to rely on that to win.